I've been thinking a lot about dividend stocks these days, and I eventually came across this company called Fortis, which is a utility company in Canada, and it's listed both on the Canadian and New York Stock Exchange market, right? And it's raised its dividends for 50 years consecutively. Now, in this article that I came across, labeling it as a dividend king, it asks the question, can it keep up these payments? And it gave three reasons based on what they know so far, which is it's a utility company, which means that it has an advantage in revenue stability. Fortis has historically invested more in growth than the average utility has, and the company is in the midst of a 50 billion capital spending plan that it says will increase its rate base. Now, what I find really odd is that nothing here mentions anything about its financial health or its financial statements, right? I would think that if you're going to put forward an article like this one, that is, it's a hidden gem, you would at least want to know what its books look like, or even its free cash flow. So I decided to look at the cash flow statement, specifically the free cash flow. And why the free cash flow? Because you can do three things with free cash flow. One, you pay a dividend. Two, you buy back shares. And three, you invest more in the company. Now, if this is where your dividend is paid, right, it means that it must be really increasing over the years. But when you look at this chart, 2004 to 2023, you realize that it's been in the negative, which means that they're losing money. Where in God's world are they getting money from to pay these dividends? When you look at the dividend chart, you can see that it's been increasing, which is true, right? Now, if it's losing money, as we've seen here, it means that it must be borrowing each year to be paying these dividends. And when you look at the debt repayments, right, which is the net amount of money the company has increased or lowered its debt by over the reported time period, then you recognize that this is part of the puzzle. They've been borrowing money over the years, except for 2019 and 2008 for the period that we're looking at right here. This is alarming, guys, which means, this is just not a sustainable posture by the company. Now, when we look at net common stock issued, remember, you can do three things with the free cash flow. You can pay dividends, that's one, and the second one was buying back stocks. But instead of buying back stocks, as you can see here in 2016, what it's doing is issuing more stocks, thus raising money to continue functioning as a company. So it's pretty much between the debt and issuing new stocks that they're able to pay these dividends. Guys, this is very concerning. This is not a sustainable position by any company, and one day this will come back to bite us. Well, not us, because I don't have any share in this company, but this is something that you should be aware of as investors. And I am just prompted really to warn persons who are looking at Fortis to invest their good hard-earned cash in, to be warned. See you in the next one.